Hello everyone, welcome back. This is the second video and we will continue now from where we have left. So in this video we will go through the project current structure, talk about our domain limitations, and we will see what is the current state of the project. And I will actually try, I have, as I mentioned previously, I have some already written code, and we will then talk about that, how we gonna maybe we can reuse some of that part. So let's go there and see what we are. So here I have some application which actually I was building for some other proof of concept about the scripting API of the Roseland, but that's not important. We are interested in our concept. For that, actually, let me just go through first. So as per our idea that we want to start with a web application, and we will have some GUI, user will have some maybe button or something like that. He will click that one. So a message will be sent to Microsoft message queue. So let's do that. And for that, we needed a MVC application. And currently, everyone knows, actually, I am assuming you know how to create a ASP.NET MVC application. What are the controllers, views, and view models? So what we needed just a simple page, and I already have a page, so just assume you can have a simple page. Let's run this one, what it is doing actually. So I have a simple page, standard MVC template. I just changed some CSS there. Okay, so we will see the view, what view look like. So there is a input and there is a disabled output. So currently, so we needed an input box. You can have anything you like. So 2 plus 2. This is actually a message. Let's assume this is a message from this input box, and I send this message on Microsoft message queue. A service read that message, process it, and give me some result back. That's the idea. So imagine the processing, up to you how you want, what you want to process. So this is just communication mechanism we will be establishing. Next thing, that's clear enough. So let me show you this one. Controller, home controller, and it's very simple controller. No dependency, no repositories, not needed for us. So it's a view. So we will see what inside the view. Let's go there. Well, this is our home page, so everything what we need is index. So there is an HTML begin form. So you know, if you want to post some data on the server, you need it. You can post it via Ajax, up to you, not important. So we have a text area, expression text, which actually you have seen this area back, and then we have result, which is our output. How you want to arrange it, up to you. On the footer, I have execute and research button, and they perform some job, but actually we are interested mostly execute. Research is not in our. So they have action associated to them. That execute, you can directly call JavaScript, whatever, however you like, not important. So I am sending back, making an Ajax post request, standard Ajax post, standard in AMVC, on this method, home controller, process expression, and I am passing data. And data, what is data? Whatever here it is, this is a test string. That's all I am passing. And a text, nothing else. So here I'm getting the value, expression text, and making a JSON view model and putting it as a data tag. And I am then having a success function, and this is the passed in data result which I'm receiving from the server and showing it straightforward. So you saw this one. So let's see our process expression. Actually, we needed only this controller and this one method in this whole MVC part. So congratulations, we are finished with our first project even. You don't need it anything else. So let's go to the process expression. Actually, the communication part we need, definitely we will build that one. So this is the process. Simple HTTP post method. Input model came in. There is a try block. Everything is here. If we ignore the exception part, of course. So it came here. JSON view model. We can see what is inside here. We have expression type and code. So we have two properties. One is expression type and one is code. I don't remember why I have this one, but this is our simple, you can imagine, a POCO class. I just said it view model, JSON view model, because this is what I am getting back. Both are string property, expression type and code. Let's go back. So if it is not null, I am running some execute method, passing it our JSON view model dot code. So actually I am passing only code here. Anyway, so one property is passed to this method, and whatever it is returning, it is result. If it is null, so this will be the message. Otherwise, we get the result. And this is then passed to our Ajax post on the web, and we get output here. Okay, that's what this is the request cycle. So something is happening here, which is actually returning this 4. So let's go there. This is a class, and this is our in our script engine common class. Anyway, what we are doing, actually, this is obvious. This is not a async command or async, and we don't know what's going on here. So of course it's a single threaded execution, and the thread is blocked here until the result is received, or there is some processing we are doing on somehow within the scope. And here what we want to do is offload this working to a Windows service. Okay, so definitely this code is not important to me, so I won't go there until we will be building this one in Windows Service Project. So one thing we need, okay, but Windows Service Project will receive this only the message. How we will send this message to Windows Service? For example, we want to send some this command to Windows Service. Okay, execute this script and send me back the result. Okay, so even we are blocking the result even in the same idea, but for some reason I want to do this job on the Windows Service. Maybe then I will change this call and send some message to UI and whatever I want to do. But somehow my first thing is I want to load. Okay, so we need send a message to Microsoft Message Queue. Okay, Microsoft Message Queue itself, of course, could be done over here. So MSMQ website, you can go there and learn about what is Message Queue. In simple scenario, it's a component available and you need to install it on computer. So in sense of a other machine, you need to install it there. There is a slight difference on the how you install it on a local machine and how you install it on a server machine. But for that purpose, you need to go there and see on the website that how you can do it. But if you have any ambiguity in that, because that's why I said that again, this is a simple proof of concept. A particular technology we are not going to get it. So I will show you what is required, and if you have any confusion, you can just put a comment and I will try to go through it. So I guess because I was working these days in server, but I think if we will check if it is already installed on my computer. If it is not, then maybe we need to install it. Then I will go through with you with the whole process. But whatever is already there, because I was working on this one concept, so it's actually available. If you have installed everything installed from the website, first you can directly check. Otherwise, you can install it. You need to come here. Think computer management, because you need to come to this node, services and application, and there is message queuing. And if you expand this node, you will see various folder. We need to come to this private folder. This is the message queue, and it contains, if you see, different subfolders. So you see consignment workflow. These are not important because this time we will make our own folder here. for this purpose. And why remain there while we are here? Let me create new private queue. Why we are using private queue, why not public queue, and what is this is another discussion. So, and you can learn about it there, but I will show you how to set up quickly. So let's say what we can say it okay, process script. Yeah, this is actually functionality which I want to, and for now difference between make it transactional. Okay, so we have process script available. If you right click, come to properties, and you will see actually let me enable the journal. You can limit it, these options, whatever you want to do, but general that we would like to keep a message, because maybe first time we will not get, eventually we will not get everything right. So this will help us to keep track and debug the thing. So for now, keep it enabled. And if you don't want to, not to, doesn't matter. Security, you have, when you create a queue, of course, you need to give access. You access network policy depends, define it that what access you want to go do, but for this demo purpose, I'm allowing full everything, and let's do this. So this is the, I think, the only configuration you needed to set up the Microsoft Message Queue. If there is something which I'm missing right now, because again, I'm doing it without any script or just some things which I built. So let's try as much as I can use those. I think this is the only property. In case if not, we will come to that back. But for now, we are fine. So we build our pipeline. So our web application is available, which is sending, we build a pipeline. Now we need something to send to this pipeline, because of course, those components exist and we need a mechanism to send to connect these two components. And actually, if I'm not wrong, because I can see here, I'm doing some messaging already, if I can find this component. So first of all, let's do one thing. Okay, because it's funny. Okay, we will do this thing. Okay, so you saw how we set up the message queue and service part. Actually, I think we need to create a service project fully, because there is nothing so far I can see. And while we are here, let's talk about service itself, Windows service, shortly. I would not like to bore you much about it, because we are still here to build that communication mechanism. But in general, let me tell you that this service, there is a standard way actually you can create Windows service. And normally we used to create all the time that come to this add new project. And then you go to, I think, Windows, if there is Universal Classic Desktop, and somewhere, yeah, here, Windows Service. You create this way. But to just to share one more idea with you, is actually there is another way to create Windows Service as well. You can create it this way, traditional way, and it's totally actually this is the way we normally create. But I'm going to create a console application here. Again, up to you how you want to implement it. For my purpose, I will assume this application is my Windows service. And actually, we will make this application and host this application as a Windows service. So you will learn a different way of building a console application, which you can host it as a Windows service. And we will be using a top shelf library. This is also very much popular on the Stack Overflow and different one. I actually used it in my one of the recent POC, and it worked as expected, as normal, as fully fledged Windows service counterpart. That was great, so I kept it. And sure, so let's create this. But we talked about, okay, let's give it a name. POC Hossein, but it is executing the script. Maybe we will come back, and when we we can talk about Roseland if you are interested in it, because still I have to build some more component in this one. Maybe we need some extra functionality next time to do with Roseland APIs. So for this, but we will keep this a general purpose script service. Okay, this service will definitely execute now our script, and let me make this one console application. Okay, so standard program file, and this is what we need. This will be, now here we will have all these methods and everything to perform this processing. Okay, what else we need? We need SignalR. Okay, and let me see if I already have set up. I will show you how to can install. Actually, you can install SignalR while we are here. Let's go to solutions, and let me see if we already have SignalR. There is a quick way references, otherwise not we will install it. ASP.NET MVC SignalR something. Not here. I don't think is this project. Oh, maybe that was a different project. But let me just because if it is not there, we need to install it. Okay, install Signal. Not found. Great. Updates are there. Okay. Browse. Okay, Microsoft ASP.NET SignalR. Nah, that's good. Actually, we came to this one. And let me remember what packages we need, because I am not 100% sure at this point. Okay, we need ASP.NET SignalR at, yeah, yes, fully we need it on our web application, but we need it ASP.NET SignalR client on our server application. So yes, we will be sending messages, and it will be yes, involved in MVC application, and then from the service we will be again sending messages. So SignalR will be the technology we need it on client, yes, as well. So I'm not sure about all other packages, so let me just go there. We will add if something I'm missing right now. Okay, then it's better if I do it in solution level. Manage NuGet packages for solution, and let's go SignalR. Okay, so we need this ASP.NET SignalR in our MVC application, and SignalR client. In our, okay, I will actually install it on our client scripting service. Okay, so we are installing the SignalR. Okay, yes, I have. Let me do it one by one. So MVC ASP.NET SignalR. Okay. Yeah, not good with this one, installing packages. Okay, so attempting to gather. Is it finished? I guess they send a message. Still attempting, I don't know. Okay, anyway, so as planned, we will install this SignalR here and the SignalR client in our service. So same time, our service is ASP.NET SignalR client as well. Okay, so the concept of SignalR you can read on official ASP.NET website, and mainly this is about that a server-side code can call client-side code, and client-side code can call server-side back. That's the idea. Okay, they are giving that something we need to use in our startup file. Okay, no problem. Let me copy this. Okay, they have some OIN. Let me open startup file. I can finish this right now. OIN, configure authentication. Okay, configure authentication. Let me copy this. We need this line. Okay, anything else needed for setup, we will come back later. And the other thing is we need to install this client on script engine. Yes, and no, also let's install it, because like that was if needed, all we needed was already here, the part of this one. Okay, Newtonsoft, there will be some, I guess we need to see if the both JSON package is involved in our project install firmware. It is complaining about some consolidation. Okay, that's it. And this, I think, today enough for this one. So we will talk about in next video about the next steps, and let's see. Thank you. Bye bye.